to 28 points in the paint.
Yeah.
Defensively from them, what was it that allowed them to have success that way?
I thought we weren't patient. And I thought it took us a little time to like try to calculate what was going on instead of just flowing. And so you saw the ball was a little stagnant. Thought when we moved it, we got good stuff, but we just weren't patient enough to just do that the entire time.
Obviously, the fourth quarter didn't produce a win, but this team again had a fourth quarter performance that kind of showed or was similar to past fourth quarters, big fourth quarters. So what is it about the fourth quarter that this team isn't afraid of, making their best effort to come back?
I think their daylight clock probably turned on in the fourth quarter. We show more of a sense of urgency, I think, in the last 14, 13 minutes of the game. And I don't know if it was there in the first half or the first 25 minutes of the game. And I felt like if, we do what we're supposed to do early, then we don't have to be in this situation late. But they're a good team, not to take any credit away from them. They're a really good team. And like I said before the game, before the game, that their record really doesn't dictate how good they are. I think they're one of the better teams in the league, honestly, especially when they have everybody there. And they're a team that everybody's going to have to watch out for. So, we just didn't come with the urgency that we should have.
So you talked about holding them on to second chance points. That holding their second chance points, they finished with just 6. So takeaways from this, any other positives beyond that?
First priority is always first chance points, and that's what we got to do better.
Okay, that's it for me.
James K on Zoom.
Hey, Coach, thanks for your time. Just alluding to what you just said right now, the Lynx have gone 5-2 in their last 7 games, and they're really ramping things up. Just from what you've seen from them, what has stuck out to you in terms of like how they've really been able to bounce back after that rough start to the season?
I think, you just have to credit it to them getting healthy and, just getting people in and having the rhythm. I think Caleb McBride missed the first beginning of the season. Mariah Jefferson was just getting into a rhythm of, being the starting point guard who she is. And Sylvia was getting healthy and Dantas was getting healthy. And Achanwo also, like it came down to just them not having the pieces. And now that they have them, you get to see, them at their strength, and even Fee's not even here yet. So it's a good team, really good team, a great coaching staff. And it's a game you wish you could start over again, but these are the games you have to learn from. And I think the next time we play them, whether if it's in the playoffs or whatever, we'll have to really come with our A game.
Sure. Just one last quick thing. You all only got to the line 7 times today. Again, it was just hard to tell from the broadcast. Was this something that you felt you all got fouled a little bit more in the paint, or was it just the Minnesota was able to just put up a wall there in the front court?
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one. You just look at the game and you just see whatever you see. But we've traditionally, we don't shoot a lot of free throws.
All right. Sorry, good. Thank you.
Anyone else on Zoom for Coach? Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Start with Annie and then we'll go to Zoom.
What is it about the fourth quarter that you guys consistently like turn it up or go into it and are unafraid of any deficit or just are able to, really turn things up in the fourth quarter?
Probably just not wanting to lose. So yeah, I think we just have an extra gear and something we just turn on when we're down.
And how important is it that that gear gets turned on all four quarters? Like, what's the priority moving forward from this loss that is how you approach every quarter?
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it pretty well for the last 10 games or so. So, I mean, it's hard to play 40 minutes perfect. I think it's just, having a little bit better start and not having as big a lulls as we did today. But in general, I think we've been doing all right with it.
And that last shot of the game, how much confidence do you have taking that shot?
All the confidence in the world. I mean, it was a great play, great screens, and just make it next time.
And then last one for me, the points in the paint, they limited you guys, I think, to 26. What was it about their defense today?
Sorry, I'm just answering all
No,
this.
no, you got it. Go ahead. You want to roll.
I feel like maybe you could answer this.
Go
All
ahead.
right, say that one more time.
Yeah, the Lynx defense limited you guys to 26 points in the paint. What was it about the way they played you guys that took you out of your normal style?
I think that, we've been doing a good job of, getting points in the paint. So I guess that was a scout. Makes sense. But I think we also missed some chippies in there. But credit to their defense.
Yeah, we usually shoot much better. Like, we haven't shot 38 and 30 in 10, 12 games. So a little bit of that was us just not making those shots we always make. Like,
Yeah, I think I smoked like
So-
2 layups. So
yeah,
Was it
usually
like
we're
that-
making them from outside. Like, I feel like we're usually shooting better from outside even. So
Just a
one of
bad
those games.
shooting day, just early time. Like, what do you attribute that to?
yeah, it's just one of those games where it's just not going in and we have to adjust maybe a little bit earlier when we're not hitting, like either run a certain play to get it in the paint or just be more deliberate about spacing, moving the ball, and attacking when the defense allows it.
And actually, just one more. Turnovers has been something that you guys have emphasized through this win streak in the last 10 games. And you still pulled out these wins. So today in a loss, like, does this add an extra level of intensity to needing to minimize those? Or how do you look at those turnovers in a game like this?
I think some of the turnovers we accept because of how we play with our pace, but I think it's those live ball turnovers and having consecutive turnovers in possessions where we're coming down, turning over, come back down, turning over. That'll kill this. So I think that we're going to definitely pay attention to that, but we just have to work on not having multiple possessions back to back where we're turning it over.
James K on Zoom. James K.
Hey, Allie. One of the things that we found out today is that you're going to participate in the 3-point contest. And earlier on, when I asked you about it, you said that you would have to have your mind changed like a couple months ago, wherever it was. What made you change your mind about participating it this year, and like what led to that decision?
Probably just everybody talking about it to me nonstop. So yeah, I didn't want to let the city down or my family and friends. And so, yeah, I mean, it'll be fun. It's nice. It's at home and, the whole AAU tournament going on there. Yeah, it'll be a good experience.
And Ka, I mean, what's the difference between you being named an All-Star last year for the first time and going through that for the first time versus this year where, we all expected you to be in this place again? I mean, is there anything that how you're handling it differently in terms of how you enjoy it and how you go about your business at the All-Star game?
No, I think I'm just grateful. I think it's hard to be an all-star, but it's even harder to do it back to back. So one, I'm grateful, and two, I just take it all in. I think too many times we have accomplishments where we don't enjoy it in the moment, and you look back and it's like, dang, I didn't really enjoy it. So I'm just like soaking it all in and gonna enjoy it.
One last quick follow-up. Are you going to live tweet during the All-Star game again?
Yeah, they gotta let me live tweet. I hope so.
Thank you.
Last question, Eric Wilson on Zoom. Eric.
This is for Allie and or Ka, either one. just speak to the significance of winning a championship and then the very next year hosting All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, it felt meant to be. Once they announced it, just you kind of think back to that playoff experience and that environment, and you know how crazy it was, how many people showed up for us. So I think it's great to just carry on that momentum from the playoffs and the championship, and just feel that energy again in the building. I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
With my stomach.
Any more questions for players? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.